Hey everybody, it's Matthew Reinhart. It's another learning unit, 7 Wonders of the Ancient World. Ooh, we're going to travel back. We're going to travel back and we're going to visit all the ancient wonders. This is the Temple of Artemis we're going to make today. And this makes a really cool, big, gigantic map of all 7 wonders of the ancient world. You can assemble it, put it together, we can visit it. And it's really cool. I really love making big, mega projects, right? And so let's learn a little bit about the Temple of Artemis. Artemis is the Greek goddess who is also known in the Roman gods pantheon as Diana, and she was the goddess of the hunt, of wild animals and the wilderness, the moon, and also chastity. Isn't she nice? She's the daughter of Zeus and Leto, and she's the twin sister of Apollo. This temple was located in Ephesus, which is present-day Turkey. All right, even though this temple was built of great stone pillars and everything like that, it was completely rebuilt twice. Once after a great flood, and another time after a fire. Some of the beams, the wooden beams in the roof, caught on fire and destroyed the temple. But, all right, so let's get to building our own pop-up of the Temple of Artemis, right? Now, this pop-up is really pretty easy. It's just layers, okay? But what do we do first? We got to download the templates. We're going to print them out onto cardstock, which is a little heavier than regular paper. You guys all know this one. And we're going to print them out, and we're going to see 2 different types of black lines. We're going to see dotted black lines. We're going to see solid black lines. We're going to worry about those dotted black lines, and we are going to use that big old paper clip, or I can use like I use in my studio, a knitting needle, and I'm going to just rub the edge just along all those black dotted lines. I'm going to do the same on all the different pieces. And you're going to see, like on this piece, all you got to do is hold that ruler up to get the straight edge, right? By the way, these are not my fingers. This is Kirsten. She helps me out sometimes when I'm really super busy. Like the last couple of months, I've been like super busy with all this work stuff. And so she helps me. I design the stuff, and then she makes the videos. And so this pop-up is all pretty much layers. Let's cut out the pop-up pages. Just use a pair of nice scissors that you like. Now look at that main piece there for our pop-up temple. You're going to see there's some blocks of paper that need to be cut out. You could just poke your scissors in there and cut out those rectangles. So because we want to be able to see past the pillars of this temple. Now once we've cut out all the pieces, let's pre-fold everything, okay? So now we've already scored the line. So now it's super easy to fold there. See how that is? And you can see how we cut out those spaces between. That folds right there. And then we're going to fold this piece up. So this is a super easy pop. So like I said, this is all layers, right? Well, actually, it's just one big layer. And what I like about this is, the pillars, since there's paper cut out between them, kind of gives us some cool negative space, and you can see what's behind behind those pillars. So I like that kind of thing. Now, my advice before you start assembling, I would say the best thing to do is color the base page. You're going to see some art on there. Now you can put whatever art you want, but that will help you when you're decorating. Let's get started assembling. You just use some regular glue. And look, there's 2 tabs right here, A and B. And look, that one's A, that one's B. Let's use that glue. Come on now, this is easy stuff for you. This is a super easy pop. This is like, we've done this a million times, and you all should know this one. This is a good beginner pop if you need one. Now we're gonna put the glue, where do we put it? Just in that little gray area. We don't need it all over the place. Don't cover the whole thing with glue. And then we're just going to place these tabs. They fit right on top. See, there's one. I'm going to press it down. Kind of move it into place. That's what's nice about using this kind of glue, is you can kind of, before it dries, you can move things around a little. And then press it, and make sure you press your pop-up piece flat. See how flat it goes? Just like that. And let it dry. Doesn't Kristen have nice fingernails? She has the, I know I comment on all the time, but I love her fingernails. Now we're gonna glue on this piece here, and see there's all these little gray dots. We're gonna put a little glue right in these little spots, all these little spots. Make sure you don't get it on the base page, just on that little gray square on those column pieces, because we only want our our roof here, and that's the front of the roof, we only want that to stick to the top of those columns because that's going to be the facing out roof. And then we're going to put a roof on top, and this one will not burn. Well, hopefully it won't. Don't play with matches with your pop-ups, right? All right, so we've glued that on. Now let's glue. That's the actual roof on our layer. So we're going to glue that on. And what do? We're going to get our glue, and we're going to put little lines of glue on each one of these areas here. Just put a little there. And that's what's great about using a glue bottle with a nozzle like this, because you can just get it on that little area. You can squirt it right in there. You can aim it, right? Nothing is worse. I always have those. My Elmer's glue is, I always have to make sure that the nozzle isn't clogged. I do that all the time where I press it really hard because I can't get the glue out. And it like all comes out everywhere and I've got to clean it. And it's like, that 1 second of fixing it and making sure it's not filled with glue. But I should stop talking. I should start telling you to glue on that roof. Look, she glued on the roof. Oh, now that we've got the pop, look at that. Oh, I love that. I love it. Let's glue on the top of it. Let's glue this. This is the cover. And this cover is going to help sort of make it be part of this giant pop-up map. We're going to glue both of these pieces together. So let's first put some glue on the cover of our pop-up, just like this. And this pop-up is actually vertically oriented, meaning that you're going to lift it up and it's going to be inside. So instead of going sideways, left or right. Our pop-ups can go any way we want, I suppose, but this one goes up. And see on the map, it's just like part of our giant map. Now, like I said, you can decorate this, you can color it with markers, crayons, color pencil. I mean, anything you want. Decorate this thing. You could put glitter on it. You could put yarn. I don't care. You go nuts. But now we've assembled it. Now let's put, this is going to go on our giant map piece. And remember too, you can put stories on this, you can write on it, you can add your own art. You don't have to pay attention to my art. If you want to draw something else or color something else, this is about you being creative and having fun and doing your thing. Look, I'm just giving you a little bit of a guide and you can go nuts from there. That's what it's all about. All right, so let's glue this on. Just like this, right in place. Did you notice that Kirsten's fingernails change color? I just noticed that. It's magic. There we go. Look, we've assembled it. Let's see. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, I love building these pop-ups. I love the 7 wonders of the ancient world. I wish I could visit them, but we're doing the next best thing. Hey, I'll see you next time. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and let me know if you have some ideas for future learning units. I've already listened to somebody's request out there, and I'm going to keep on listening. So this is Matthew Reinhart saying bye-bye, and keep on popping. Woo!